I'm Stuart Thompson, editor of Digital TV Europe. I'm here with Manuel Konstam, who is Chief Corporate Affairs Officer and SVP at Liberty Global and President of Cable Europe. Manuel, is the European cable industry growing as fast as it should? And what more can it do to build revenues and the subscriber base?
Thanks. Yes. Hi, Stuart. Good to see you again. The industry has shown 10, 15 years of consistent growth in the past decade, and it's consistently going through this replacement of analog TV subscribers into kind of high-end digital interactive TV subscribers and high-speed broadband subscribers. I think that transition process is still continuing at a good speed, at a good pace. What is now necessary is to further improve on customer excellence, the operational excellence in the customer service, and in even further improving the customer experience and user interfaces that we use in digital television.
Okay. We hear a lot about the need for consolidation. What, for you, is the more important form of consolidation that cable needs to engage in? Is it merging with other cable operators to give national scale? Is it merging with mobile operators to give that convergence play? Is it merging with content?
So you mentioned three. I think you'll see more of all of those three. For first of all, national consolidation, horizontal consolidation, we've all been there, right? The cable companies started at 10,000 companies in Europe 10 years ago. We've shrunk that base, a lot more consolidation there. But still, if you want to compete on a global level, if you want to combine with mobile companies like what our company did in Belgium, like the joint venture that we engaged with Vodafone in Holland, you need a certain decent national scale as a cable company. So you have to do the one before you can do the other. Further, I think you'll see more tactical excursions into the content space. I'm not sure that you'll see major kind of vertical movements like we've seen in the US, for instance, because you don't really have those kind of European content operators that would do this.
Now, to enable consolidation, you need a favourable regulatory framework. For you, how satisfactory is the regulatory framework at EU level in Europe and also with national regulators?
The EU level, I think, has been good for the cable industry, certainly the past decade. It has created an environment where the cable industry was a good challenger to the incumbent telecom operators, and has developed into this new alternative infrastructure, and we have been given the room to do that. There's a few challenges here. There's one challenge is in consolidation itself. So the merger control, processes take a long time. Second phase investigations in Brussels these days take 15 months. In many countries, if you want to do a merger and you fall under local merger control, you sometimes end up with 16, 17, 18 months. And that's just too long for the speed with which this sector is evolving. So we really need a much speeding up of that process. Also, I think in telecom regulatory, you see a number of national regulators a little bit going on their own, So we have seen kind of cable access regulation in Belgium. There's a new proposal in Holland, deviating entirely from what the European Commission wants and what the European framework actually dictates. And you see another couple of challenges in, let's say, newer areas where, in copyright or privacy, where we have we're having a firm discussion with the Commission and with others about a level playing field between the traditional operators and the new operators in the online digital ecosystem.
Finally, Manuel, how well placed is the cable industry to take on competitors, old and new, and what more does it need to do?
Well, yes, I think perfectly positioned to take a center role here. For one, connectivity is the source of a lot of all of these new companies, so improving that connectivity and playing a main role in that connectivity remains critical for any kind of cable operator. And so we'll develop on the speed, on the reliability, not just for entertainment products but also for future connectivity products. And And I think you'll find a lot of cable companies increasingly operating as online service providers. They'll develop service portals, customer experiences online, multi-screen kind of solutions that will be very similar to what is being offered online, and that's where the industry needs to innovate and improve.
Manuel, thanks very much.
Okay, you're very welcome.